Welcome to Southampton, where I am seriously considering installing a bleep machine because this side has just decided to be the worst. I'll show you what I mean after the titles. Okay, it's the evening of our Champions League last 16 clash with Napoli. Don't hold out any hopes. I base that on this latest performance, which was shockingly bad. We spent 90 minutes passing them the ball, not tackling them, gifting them chances, gifting them goals. Even the goal we did score, 2 minutes later we gifted them another one, so what was the point? And by then it was way too late. It took us 80 minutes to get a shot on target. And yeah, look at our recent form. Isn't that good? 12 goals conceded. And we kept a clean sheet in there as well. So when we're bad, we are really bad. So let's see if we can torpedo our Champions League chances. Not that we've got any, because anyone better than this is going to absolutely destroy us. Right, let's just go with it. Oh yeah, we've got a 16-year-old left back on the bench, by the way, just so you know. So let's hope nothing happens to our already very tired left back. I have a feeling. Actually, no, Valeri might actually be not that tired because Luis Acosta was absolutely shocking in the last game, and then had the gall to come to me and try and complain when I fined him. Admittedly, 2 weeks' wages, but you know. Yeah, you need to step up your game because you've been absolutely shocking in the last few weeks. Doesn't matter which side we put out now, they're just terrible. And I came on tonight with the intention of just you know, let it wash over you. It'll be fine. Don't get so annoyed. Because I know I do get wound up and it's not fun to watch probably, but you should have seen the things they were doing against Newcastle. It was so bad. I mean, are we a bad side? I mean, do you end up top after 29 games when you're a bad side? I mean, we're not top anymore, by the way. Chelsea and Manchester United kind of did us a favour by drawing against each other. But that means United are top by a point. And, of course, that 4-goal margin didn't do our goal difference any favours whatsoever. It's still best out of anyone up there. But it's nowhere near the margin it was. But then, you know, the lead's lost, so it doesn't really matter anymore. It's not like that people are going to catch us up and close the goal difference down, is it? So, well, we have a shot on target already. And Jamie's back in, doing what he does from corners, although good save. You know, squad rotation annoys me. I'm going to go on a bit of a tangent here. See, that is the sort of pass we were playing against Newcastle. There is no excuse for playing such a bad pass or leaving people so wide open. But yeah, I'm going to go on a bit of a tangent about squad rotation and the need for it. Basically, the only reason squads get rotated is money. It's because these players are now such huge assets, unlike in the 80s, and that Liverpool side of the 80s that dominated that decade. They used to play the same lineup week in, week out against any opposition in any competition. And, I mean, one of my favourite stats is that Aston Villa, 1980-81, brilliant pass, well done, used 14 players to win the title that season. 42-game league season, 14 players. 7 of them were ever present. So why, now, do these pampered little snowflakes need to only play every other game? Otherwise they're too tired. I don't know, yeah, the game's possibly played at a bit of a faster pace, but you've seen 80s football, it was fairly rough and tough. But those boys still manage to play every week. Oh, why are we doing it again? It's not like they're even pressing us, really, is it? We're just giving it away. Literally, I've gone bad overnight. It's unbelievable. I'll be lucky. Yeah, see, I didn't think he was onside. But yeah, just my little two penneth on why players can't actually play 2 games a week. like they used to, when fitness and diet and everything was actually worse, so they were probably in worse shape to be able to do it. But, no. Jamie! Oh. You are a saint, aren't you? St. Lawrence. Oddly, the name of the 900 and something year old church in the town that I come from. Fun fact for you. Some of you will know that because some of you are from that town. But, you know, just thought I'd throw it out there. Anyway, is it feeding off of my sort of my emotions or anything? Or did it just wind me up and then make Newcastle much better because I was so annoyed? Oh, hello. You should probably have turned around and shot, mate. I'll be honest. If you were my forward, I'd be very disappointed you didn't. Because you really should have banged that in from there. Right, come on, boys. Well, you've let him turn you there. This is my... Oh, well done. Oh, I thought I had horrible visions of goalkeepers past. Not in this particular save, I have to say. And oh my word, how did we keep that out? Because he really should have buried that. So they don't have a word with him at half time and tell him he should have scored. Okay. I mean, honestly, we're winning, but I don't think we've done well. I mean, one goal from a set piece does not a summer make. Arnaud scores. Victor Hugo with the assist. See, this is how it gets me so frustrated. Because we can... I mean, no, I've just said we haven't played all that well, but that was a nicely worked goal. That was good. Keeper probably should have done better. It wasn't the greatest of finishes. But, I mean, Napoli are having the sort of day that we were having. Excuse me, hang on a minute. I'm not quite sure I really want to do this. I'm gonna take that off a little bit. I think maybe that's part of the problem. Maybe we've just been leaving ourselves overexposed by pressing too much. Entirely sure what you were doing there, Victor. Again, should have done better. Somebody put the ball out so we can change tactics. Oh my word, what is that? Thank you! At least the Napoli players are listening to me. That's nice. Alright, on to Jamie's head, 3-0. Oh. We got the first bit right. Interesting save, Karnaseki. Interesting. Now, come on, closing down. There we go, well held. I mean, that was another one of those goals we conceded against Newcastle where they got the ball 10 yards outside the box and were just allowed to run to the byline and just play it across. It was shocking defending. Right, let's do the old capable of better. Never let them think they've done well. Believe me, in the last game they definitely got the impression they hadn't done well. Water bottles flew through the air, as they are wont to do. Especially when I get them in my hands. Jamie. Oh, I know. Yes, Napoli are all over the place. Okay, I mean, if this keeps on going this well, I don't want to tempt fate. I mean, look at that. Their XG is almost the same as ours. They've been in some really good positions and have really wasted them. Window. Oh, he tried the cheeky dink. Maybe next time just fire it into the far corner, Arnold. Just a suggestion. I mean, you're on a hat-trick. It would be nice to have buried it, wouldn't it? I mean, I could see... You could see what he was trying to do. But I'd rather he'd just thumped it, in all honesty. Oh, well done, Oyhan. Andreas, good stuff. Andreas having a mediocre time. Really. There's a real question whether it was even a foul, mate, let alone inside the box. I'm not entirely sure. If we get a penalty out of this, it is going to be generosity personified. I mean, honestly, I can sleep easy at night knowing we didn't get given a penalty for that. Questions would have been asked about brown envelopes and all that sort of stuff. Oh, well done. Lost that well. Canyon Lee nips in. Nicely done. Came third in the Goal of the Month competition, by the way, last season for his absolute stunner in that horror show you never saw against Chelsea. So, yeah, shame he wasted such a good goal on such a terrible performance. Right, have we got anyone? Yeah, see, Juan Foyth is very tired. Let's put Kyle in. I mean, Garner's not really a defensive midfielder. Danny Perez, 10 on the tackling. Yeah, actually, no, Garner can probably do that. Actually, I'm gonna put you in the ball-winning midfield, and we probably yeah. See, this is where we run into a problem because we haven't really got. Actually, let's put Alex on for Andreas, who's getting very tired. I did get told, I think, that I need to rest Andreas, but I can't for this game because I haven't got another right winger. Oh, Callum Winter. Ooh, he's offside. No, he's not. He's on. It's been given. He's got his hat-trick. And it is 4-0. I mean, if this result holds, I honestly think you might not see the second leg, and we might just show you the Cup quarter-final instead against Man City. Because, yeah, this is, I mean, it's just night and day between what we did at Newcastle and this. I mean, this has gone, everything's gone our way. I still am not massively impressed by what I've seen. We've had 3 basically goals from set pieces. 2 of them are Callum tap-ins after the ball's just dropped to him. We've scored 1 decent goal, basically. And again, that might be my standards are way too high, blah, blah, blah. But now, I've got a 16-year-old left back, as I said, I think, on the bench. We're 4-0 up with 10 minutes to go. Do I stick him on? Oh, YOLO. Right, let's get down. Neves on. Oyhan Sanchez off. Right, bringing the 16-year-old on. I don't even know if he's played the under-21s. I've basically abandoned the under-18s. I've moved everyone into the under-21s. Let's give everyone a bit of praise. Because, you know, 4-0, they probably expect something. And we have dominated this second half. And are we just so much better when we don't press so high? Is that the secret to it? Is that what's cost us? I mean, oh, Canning Window completes the set by getting himself booked. Well done. You better not got yourself suspended for the second leg. And there we go. Well, who saw that coming? Not me. I might record the second leg, but you might not see it. Because obviously if amazing things happen, you'll see it. If we just see the tie out, you won't. Okay, well, on to the next game, whatever that may be. Right, we are back for the Cup quarter-final. We got through. It was a 3-1 defeat. It wasn't impressive. I did worry at times, but they never actually got closer than 2 goals from taking us out. So, just about. But it wasn't a good performance, you can see there. I mean, I did play a weakened side, but it was not a good performance. Still, it is the FA Cup quarter-final. It's Manchester City. By the way, Champions League draw. Boring Arsenal. Last team I wanted. I mean, we're probably going to go out anyway, no matter who we get. So it might as well be at least someone interesting. But no, we've got to play Arsenal twice. How dull. It's going to be Europe. I don't want to play English sides, do I? Right, here we go. Still fighting on 3 fronts. Edged past Watford, by the way, in the league. 1-0 win. Not a great performance. Got away with it, basically. Just lucky that we were overall just better than them as a team, really, because neither side played particularly well. They didn't really threaten much. We certainly didn't. But we got the goal. Navalon. And now, Manchester City. Erling Haaland still banging in goals, no doubt. Laporte's still there. Oh. Okay. I mean, honestly, if we're going to go out of something, I wouldn't really be that bothered about going out of the FA Cup. I mean, there's only possibly 2 games left, but it's 2 less games to play. Oh my word, how did that not end up in a goal? Good grief. Erling Haaland of all people. Oh good, Sanchez injured already. That's nice. Oh, and it's a penalty. Well, we've really started well, haven't we? We have really started well. I'm going to just berate them straight off the bat, because this has been a shocking start. Absolutely awful. I mean, it should be basically 2-0 at this point. Good grief, boys. I mean, they've had a shot a minute, lads. They've got 2.29. I know it's a part of that is a penalty, but 2.29 at XG in 6 minutes. You have any concept of what XG that is headed for? Over 30 is what I'm telling you at that rate. We, meanwhile, haven't even actually taken a shot. And that's as good as we've done, is it? Well, and yet with a better finish there, we would have actually been level. There's no justice in the world. Oh, hello. Interesting. Okay. Please end the highlight. You're not ending the highlight. Why aren't you ending the highlight game? Oh, if you concede again, I'm just going to fall asleep for the rest of the match and not bother. Because 2 goals in 10 minutes and we are out, aren't we? Canning window. Long shot, never going to work. Yes. Well, boys. I've actually got more shots on target than them and almost 2 less XG. And to be fair, I mean, their only shot on target so far has, well, I say their only shot on target. We have blocked a number of... We blocked 4 shots, so basically they were all on target. Canning window. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's an improvement, but it could hardly have got much worse than that first 6 minutes, could it? Okay, right, well, let's encourage them, having berated them after that early... I mean, we've kind of calmed it down, but we're going to have to get a lot better than this. Again, not playing well enough. It's a corner for Man City. Okay, Andreas. Nothing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what you want to do. You want to just let Kevin De Bruyne wander into the penalty area. He'll never score. Oh, wait. Hang on a second. What is this? I mean, look at that. How far outside that box is he? Nobody, but nobody gets within 5 yards of him. I could have scored from that situation. I'm not taking away from anything away from it. I'm just going to berate you again. I mean, you've gifted them 2 goals, basically. Absolutely gift wrapped. 1 penalty after 2 massive goalmouth scrambles, and then just forgetting Kevin De Bruyne, you know, is one of the best players we've seen in recent years. Easily done. Oh, are we not playing on for another 4 minutes, ref, like you did last time against Napoli? Long story short, Kang in league, got injured. 26 seconds after the half should have ended, we ended up playing 4 minutes of injury time for some reason in that half. 1 went up on the board and it was over by the time the injury happened. So you explain it. Right, Thrash Arms, you've been terrible. But you're picking the right game to be terrible in because we don't really care about the FA Cup. Honestly, not that bothered about the Champions League either. I would much rather win the league. That would be much more of an achievement, I think. Champions League is just beyond us. There are teams left in that that are too good. I think it's Real Madrid or Inter in the semis if we somehow get past Arsenal, but I don't fancy our chances there. We're not good against Arsenal, we know this. This is still the opening kickoff for the second half, isn't it? I'm glad they take notice of me at half-time when I tell them how bad they've been. And they really need to buck their ideas up and then just go out there and be even worse for the first 2 minutes of the half. Right, I'll berate you again then. I can stand here and shout at you all day long, mate. Mates. All of you. Because quite frankly, there's not really any one of you that's actually doing anything useful. Well done. What was that? You utter weirdo. Why did you just launch yourself forwards there, Kyle? What was that all about? Unbelievable. Right, Athis and Santana, you are absolutely useless today. Sanchez is not doing anything because he's injured. Schultz, get off. Fed up with the sight of you. Right, canning window's not been good enough either. Right, quadruple substitution. Come on, boys, let's attack them. Why not? Might as well commit suicide. I mean, look how much they've dominated this half. God, we've done nothing. Absolutely nothing. Fun, isn't it? Really am going to let you know how bad you've been today. am pretty sure we've got some good decision makers out there. I know what your decision making attributes are. We've got lots of people who can make good decisions. So why is it whenever you get a bit of clear space to try and clear the ball, in order to bring it down and control it and get hold of it, you just decide to play some lame header to nobody? Why is that? What decision is that that's actually useful? I mean, granted, we don't see much of the game, so maybe a lot of the time they do the right thing, and we just see the times when they're absolutely idiots. However, I'd rather we didn't. I'd rather they weren't idiots at any point, quite frankly. Right, this is all very pretty, boys, but we've actually gone basically nowhere. And it's going back again. Oh my word, just at this point lump it forward. I don't care. Way. Struth. You see what I mean about being painful to watch sometimes? Some days we can be really quite bad. Right, demand more. This has been a thrilling second half, but then the job was done by half time, wasn't it? Thanks to some shockingly bad pieces of play at the back. Oh well, damp squib alert. I mean, you have to question what Napoli were doing in that first leg, really, don't you? Because you haven't seen us look good for some time. Again, Navalon, what is that? You're going to get the rough end of my tongue. You've come on, you've just played like an absolute arse. And that finish, quite frankly, says it all. Lackadaisical, no effort, nothing. Absolutely nothing from you. What are you even doing? Just let them score. You may as well. It's not like we're not going out, is it? Right. Well, that was pathetic. Right. We'll have a look at the schedule, and it's, I suppose it'll probably be the Arsenal semi-final or quarter-final. Even though, honestly, I really don't even want to see it myself, because I know which way it's going. Anyway, we'll see you back there. Right then, well, I mean, next up in the league is our old friends and allies, Everton, who just are the most annoying team on the planet, basically. With the possible exception of Bournemouth, who, you know, I still haven't forgiven you for not doing them on the last day of the season, Bournemouth. Could have got rid of them from the Premier League, but no. You're Bournemouth, you're rubbish. And this season, you are going down, you are terrible. Anyway, so yeah, it'll be, I suppose, the Arsenal quarter-final. And I'm going to have to play Andreas, because I haven't got anyone else out on the right, have I? No one else in the squad, because I haven't built the squad properly. And you just know he's not going to show up. Not for big games like those. March was not a good month. The Napoli result aside, I mean the Watford result wasn't even impressive. And we lost all the other four. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me. Like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you for Arsenal in the Champions League quarter-finals. Bye-bye for now.